From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Monday, November 27th, 2017. Silver is trading at $17.12 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,295 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 4.3 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $9,671. Antiwar.com reports the Palestinian threat to retaliate by severing all diplomatic ties with the U.S. appears to have worked, and officials have confirmed that the U.S. has backtracked on a previous order for the Palestinian Liberation Organization to close its offices in Washington, D.C. The State Department regularly has to offer temporary permits to keep the office open, and after previously saying they would not do so to punish the Palestinians for joining the International Criminal Court, they've since granted them another 90-day permit to stay open. The State Department is trying to save face, however, saying that while they're letting the PLO stay open, they have advised the PLO office to limit its activity to only those specifically related to peace talks. Israel is mad at the Palestinians for joining the ICC, and Israel is not a party to the ICC, which is their way of trying to avoid facing court for war crimes, but the Palestinians' membership gives the ICC jurisdiction over Palestinian territories.
For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals. Gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. They don't feed the banks. They're Bitcoin preferred and have removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co.
UPI reports photo-sharing website Imgur confirmed 1.7 million email addresses and passwords were stolen during a breach in 2014. Imgur released a blog post on Friday notifying users of the breach after attackers possibly cracked the website's password encryption algorithm. The post stated, "While we are still actively investigating the intrusion, we wanted to inform you as quickly as possible as to what we know and what we are doing in response." Troy Hunt, who runs the data breach notification site Have I Been Pwned, notified Imgur of the breach on Thursday after he was sent the data that included the information of Imgur users. The company said he simultaneously notified Imgur's founder and CEO and vice president of engineering. Our vice president of engineering then arranged to securely receive the data from the researcher and began working to validate the data belonged to Imgur users. After being notified of the breach, the company began resetting passwords of the affected accounts. Imgur said the information stolen in the breach did not include any personally identifying information such as real names, addresses, or phone numbers, as the site has never asked users to provide such information. While noting the incident is still under investigation, Imgur Chief Operating Officer Roy Siegel said attackers may have cracked the site's password encryption through brute force due to the older SHA-256 algorithm, which has since been updated. Imgur encouraged users to use different email and password combinations for all of their online accounts and to reset passwords that may have been affected by the breach. Hunt praised Imgur for quickly responding to the news of the breach despite learning of it during a holiday.
Are you an advocate for free market money? Do you promote Bitcoin as an alternative in a fiat-centric world? Then you need Spendabit in your arsenal, the search engine for things you can buy with Bitcoin. Spendabit aggregates millions of products from thousands of Bitcoin-enabled merchants. Keep your money in the free economy. Visit spendabit.co today. Spendabit.co.
Reuters reports Black Friday and Thanksgiving online sales in the United States surged to record highs as shoppers bagged deep discounts and bought more on their mobile devices, heralding a promising start to the key holiday season, according to retail analytics firms. U.S. retailers raked in a record $7.9 billion in online sales on Black Friday and Thanksgiving, up 17.9% from 1 year ago, according to Adobe Analytics, which measures transactions at the largest 100 U.S. web retailers. Adobe said Cyber Monday is expected to drive $6.6 billion in internet sales, which would make it the largest U.S. online shopping day in history. In the run-up to the holiday weekend, traditional retailers invested heavily in improving their websites and bulking up delivery options, preempting a decline in visits to brick-and-mortar stores. Commerce marketing firm Criteo said 40% of Black Friday online purchases were made on mobile phones, up from 29% last year. No brick-and-mortar sales data for Thanksgiving or Black Friday was immediately available. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.